And today I have a special guest with me doing the Country 411. His name happens to be Glen Templeton. And Glen, a Georgia native, Jason Aldean, is a huge Atlanta Braves fan. And in fact, since becoming one of country's biggest stars, he's become friends with the players. And guess what he did yesterday? He practiced with the team. How cool is that? He actually tweeted it. And you can check it out on GAC, that's Great American Country Day Jobs. GAC Day Jobs episode with the Braves with Jason Aldean, scheduled to air on April 4th if you want to check it out. We'll give you more of a heads up once we get closer to it.
Wow, well, Marty, Kenny Chesney will release his new album on June the 19th. There's no title for the album yet, but it's follow-up of his platinum release, Hemingway's Whiskey. He'll launch his Brothers of the Sun tour with Tim McGraw on June 2nd in Tampa, Florida.
They'll do well. I think they're going to make it big someday.
It's going to be fine.
Lauren Elena was actually in the studio with us back in December. She returned to American Idol on March 8th to perform her latest single, Georgia Peaches. First time on the show since she had the runner-up position last season. And, you know, she's on Jason Aldean's My Kind of Party tour, and she's joining Sugarland on the road for select dates starting next month.
Lady Antebellum is teaming up with Lipton Tea for the company's new Drink Positive campaign. Look for Lady A to appear on the radio, TV, and print ads for Lipton. There's also a fan contest of Lady Antebellum and Lipton coming up soon. So, that should be interesting. Sounds pretty sweet.
How about this? Oh, very good. There you go.
Dude,
speaking of sweet.
I'm here just here till 10, not all day.
You do the rim shot, but you have a guitar. Can you do that on a guitar?
Yeah, I can't.
I
can't.
Taylor Swift and Tim Tebow, NFL quarterbacks, set tongues wagging when they had dinner together Monday night in L.A., but it looks like they're just friends, of course. Actually, he's only 2 years older than her. She's 22, he's 24. You never know.
You never know, man. You never know. Vince Gill taped a performance of PBS Bluegrass Underground with the Western swing group, the Time Jumpers, and his own band. The episode will air this fall.
And that's your Country 411 with my special guest, Glen Templeton. Hey! Thank you very much.
That's my first 411.
Hey, so now you can go tell everybody back in Nashville I did the Country 411 Party Marty on Thunder 106.
Yeah, I did the lowdown, the 411.
All right, more from Glen coming up in just a little bit. Got some more tunes. Dashboard DJ of the day. We've still got a bunch of prizes to give away, so we haven't forgotten about that. And today, by the way, Glen, is the last day, and we talked about the ACMs. Today's the last day you can qualify for the trip to the Academy Country Music Awards on Sunday, April 1st. And we're going to talk a little bit about what you have to do with the ACM Awards as well, okay? So we'll talk about what Glen has to do. He's got another new song. Well, I always say we, but you'll be performing it a little bit.
There goes the mic again.
Every time I say we're going to sing, my mic starts moving by itself. I'm not kidding. We have this on video. You got that mic? All right. It's 8:47 on Thunder 106. Thunder 106.3, 106.5, Rock and Country, Keith Urban, and Somebody Like You. On Thunder 106, Party Marty Mitchell in the Morning Tailgate. And, of course, you can listen live online at thunder106.com. For today, sun and clouds mixed in with maybe some rain. I love the forecast. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It's like a Seinfeld forecast.
Toss the coin.
High about 45. We have 36 right now. Our special guest in our Miller Lite studio. So nice of him to join us after a late night show last night in Connecticut. And it's our very special guest. It's the one and only Glen Templeton. Hello, Glen.
Still glad to be here, man. I've had a good time this morning. My eyes are probably like bloodshot right now from 3 hours of sleep. I'm just bleeding through the eyes.
I wanted to thank our friends at Miller Lite, Andy, and the guys there. Thank you so much. And also Panera Bread for supplying a delicious breakfast this morning. Coffee, which you love.
Kept me going.
With the big eyes wide open.
Yeah.
So, Glen, I appreciate you hanging around till 10 o'clock this morning and helping out with the contest, too. But you have guitar here, so you don't mind if I put you to work, do you?
No, I'm glad to.
Okay. What do you have lined up for me?
I'm going to play our new single that's out right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
okay.
We've been up in the Northeast area here promoting this is our second single out. And it's a song called Sing That Song Again.
Can you set it up a little bit, the background on it?
Yeah, Sing That Song Again is a story that's about all those songs that were kind of landmarks and flagship songs and when we were kids, kind of like Springsteen and just Brown Eyed Girl.
Right.
It just pays tribute to all those songs and just kind of takes you back there again.
And it's a clever way too, because if you think about it, there's always a song that someone always has a song that brings them back to a certain time in their life. Maybe they're a teenager, maybe their first kiss, maybe their first love interest. Who knows?
Who knows?
So maybe the first time they cut out of class.
First time you died.
I'm just kidding. But anyway, so the song is called Sing That Song Again. Our special guest in the Miller Lite studio, Glen Templeton. Ready to rock it?
I'm ready.
All right.
It was me and her all summer long. I learned early on there was nothing hotter than Jenny Jones in July. Parked down by the river's edge with a 6-string in my truck bed, and I'd pull it out as the sun set and fine. I'll tell you, learning Brown-Eyed Girl was the best thing I ever did. Before I hit the last chord, she was begging for more, saying, sing that song again. So I sang that song again. Sha-la-la, we'd sing it out like we wrote it. Drove that old Ford like we stole it. Oh, oh, oh. Living loud and proud, a little attitude. Thinking about her now, what I wouldn't do. Sing that song again. To sing that song again. Well, Lady Ray had a Mustang, and after school when the bell rang, we'd all pile in that old thing to fly. Well, it was skull cans and ball caps, chasing girls and skipping class, and the radio was a soundtrack to our lives. We sang Glory Days with Springsteen, and as soon as it would end, we'd hit rewind every time just to sing that song again. Never thought those days would end. Sha-la-la, we'd sing it out like we wrote it. Drove that old Ford like we stole it. Oh, oh, oh. Living loud and proud, a little attitude. Thinking about it now, what I wouldn't do. Sing that song again. We'll start clapping now. We'd sing it out like we wrote it. Drove that old Ford like we stole it. Oh, oh, oh. Living loud and proud, a little attitude. Thinking about it now, what I wouldn't do. Sing that song again. To sing that song again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, yes, Marty, thank you very much for having me in here. Yes, sir. Man, thank you so much, Marty.
I love that. I love it. Sing that song again off your new CD. Glen Templeton, our special guest in the Miller Lite Studios, and the CD is coming out in
early spring.
And I would love it. I mean, if we can get you to do a CD release party here, how cool would that be?
That'd be awesome, man.
Thunder Nation, let me tell you, Thunder Nation absolutely loves your music.
And I think you said something about a guy named Jake Owen that did his CD release party here, too, and had a great turnout.
You know what? We've done a lot of shows here, especially in the past year, and you know, you had Kenny at what's now MetLife Stadium, Kenny Chesney,
sure.
And you had some really big shows. Brad Paisley, part of Thunderfest, but one of the most talked about, without a doubt, was Jake Owen and our CD release party around Labor Day weekend or so.
And I heard it was awesome.
It was fantastic, and you know what? You remind me so much of the way he performs on stage, so we would love to bring you here.
I would love to be a part of it. I would love to be a part of it.
I'm not putting you on the spot or anything.
No, that's okay. But you know what? Anytime they'll open the doors and allow me in somewhere to play a little bit of music, I'm there.
I thought that was your manager calling saying, "What are you talking about?"
Don't be filling up the calendar yet, Glenn.
Well, here it is. It's 9:43. I'm on till 10 o'clock, so we do have a little more time left to do one more contest giveaway. Before we do, and it's our last chance to qualify, or the listeners' last chance to qualify for that trip to the Academy Country Music Awards in Las Vegas, April 1st. You were telling me how much you loved Las Vegas a little while ago.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, you have a little story about the ACMs.
Yeah, this will be my third year to perform at the ACM All-Star Jam.
Now, when does that take place?
That's right after the ACM Awards show.
Oh, wow.
And it's just all the guys it's all the stars. It's just, namely, just the All-Star Jam. And so everybody who performs on the stage at the ACMs or wherever there, even if they're nominated or if they're not nominated, all the stars come over to the ACM All-Star Jam, the after party.
Now, is that open to the public, or is that a...
It is. You have to purchase a ticket for it.
Oh, but you can purchase it.
But you can purchase a ticket,
wow.
And it is awesome. It is an awesome after party.
Very cool, very cool. So after the ACM Awards.
Man, I'm going to get to play it again.
Yeah.
So my third year in a row.
That's awesome. Well, first of all, I could see the enjoyment and the excitement in your face. You have a true passion for being on stage, and just when you talk about it, you can tell you live and breathe this.
Yes, absolutely, man. There's it's an addiction. It really is to stand on stage and watch people have a good time. I just love watching people have a great time.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what our music stands for. The whole album just stands for a really good time, and it's kind of like a soundtrack of life. And I love getting out and entertaining people and being the reason why they like to have a good time. And just anything we can do up here, if we can have that CD release party up here, we'd be honored to do it.
All right, you hear that? I think everybody just woke up on your bus.
Good.
What did he just say? Glen Templeton, our special guest in the Middle of the Light Studios. And speaking of the ACMs, what do you say we do it one more chance to qualify for that trip?
Absolutely, let's do it.
All right, so here's the deal. We have an ACM nominee CD, and along with that, your chance to qualify one more time for the trip to the Academy of Country Music Awards in Las Vegas, April 1st. No fooling, April Fool's Day of all days.
No fooling.
And we'll include airfare for 2, hotel accommodations, and it's just going to be an awesome time. Oh, and yes, tickets to the show, of course.
Yeah.
So what do you say we take a lucky caller about number 16, good?
That's good. 1-877-448-1063.
That number again?
1-877-448-1063.
I'm telling you, you've done this before.
All morning long.
Mike, our camera guy in promotions, he said, hey, if you decide to say anything, you want to do something else, how about be Party Marty's co-host? I like it.
Absolutely. Move to New Jersey.
All right. Caller number 16 right now could be you to qualify. One more time, the grand prize winner will be announced on Monday. Monday between 6 and 10, we'll announce the winner, okay? And also a concert announcement, 8 a.m. Monday morning. Can't forget about that, too, on Thunder 106. Glen, thanks again so much. It was such a pleasure having you here as my co-host this morning. Not just sitting in, but really a big part of the show. And,
man, thank you so much.
And I know you worked late last night. You came from Connecticut, and you drove all the way here, 3 hours sleep, to sit on the entire show, perform your music. Let's get a little basic info as far as your website.
Yeah, they can go to glentempleton.com and pick up all the news and latest updates and where we're going to be at, tour dates, and what's coming up in 2012. I also have a Facebook account, and they can keep up with me on my Twitter account also at Glen Templeton.
Oh, very simple. And
Yes,
Glen
sir.
Templeton on Facebook too?
That's right.
Okay.
That is correct.
Very simple. All you have to do is know how to spell Glen Templeton and you're good.
That's it.
All right. Glen, thank you so much, and we really do hope that you're going to come back, and maybe we could set up something with a CD release party.
Party Marty.
Whatever it is, we want to have you back.
Thank you so much for having me in here today, and thank you so much to 106, the Thunder Country.
All right.
Appreciate it.
And Thunder Nation, too. They love you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right. It is 10 o'clock on Rockin' Country, Thunder 106. Good morning.